Hi folks, thanks for joining me, Johnny, here at Johnny's Journeys, where tonight we're going to talk about my complete knee replacement. Welcome back, folks. A lot of you know that I just had knee replacement on Tuesday. Today is Friday. And I did really well. Luckily, everything worked out really well. Not too much swelling. I was in the hospital overnight, which I didn't want to be, but the nurses didn't believe me that the doctor said I could go. And so I wound up being in the hospital overnight. Was not too happy about that because I can't rest in the hospital. I don't feel comfortable. And I would have rather been home. I would have definitely rested better and felt better the next day. I got out the next morning around 9 o'clock in the morning. And my sister-in-law took me to get my medicine and everything. I put about an hour and a half or so into walking and stretching and doing the exercises that I needed to do throughout the day. I'd say about an hour and a half. And then towards the end of the day, I think the nerve block started wearing off, so I definitely felt a lot of pain in the afternoon and in the evening. And, my best friend has been this ice pack wrap. So these are Velcro. They Velcro around your knee. And they have these gel packs that you put in the freezer. And you freeze up and get real cold. And you put them on, you leave them on until they get warm. And then you go and replace them again. And I just kept doing that and doing that. I kept taking my medication like I was supposed to every 4 hours while I had pain. I did everything I was supposed to do, and I'm very lucky that that it came out so well. And he did such an amazing job because it's like very thin incision. It only has internal sutures. And the external is basically taped closed so that it'll heal a nice clean line. It won't be a big bumpy scar with lots of staple marks on either side. So that's really nice. I like that. I just feel like it's going to heal better and faster, in my opinion. So I'm excited about that. There's a plastic coating over it that should last almost 2 weeks or so, they said. And then these will start peeling back a little bit, and they said just keep trimming them until they all fall off. And they will eventually all fall off, and then I'll be done. Follow-up appointment isn't for another month. I had my first physical therapy appointment today, and I had excellent news. I was only 5 degrees away from full range of motion, which is really good, especially for only a few days after surgery. I can start driving on Monday. I can do pretty much whatever I'd like. I went right to a cane. I used the walker to come home the first day, and then went to a cane because PT at the hospital said that you can use a cane. I was doing that well. Doing really great on steps. I'm very happy that I got the ramp out front a few months ago. That was just great. And it works out really well. It is a little steep, so I had to kind of take it slow. And Miss Maxine, when she has to go to the bathroom, doesn't like to take it slow. So it's almost like she's pulling me down it. But, it works out. So I start the second session of physical therapy is next Tuesday, and then Thursday I have a second one. Not sure how long physical therapy will be. They said I can start kayaking. I just can't lift and move the kayak and stuff like that for a while. So if someone else comes with me and puts the boat onto the launch, he also said only use a kayak launch, instead of putting it in and trying to climb into it. That's not a good situation. Any situation where you might bump your knee or hit it or injure it is really not a good thing right now. So I have to be very careful, and I'll do that. I hope I can find someone to put my boat in, because I really want to go kayaking. Yeah, so, and it was a great experience, because a good friend of mine was having a hip replacement, and she happened to be in the next room next to me. So it was great to be there to, just chat and talk to her. And she's a great gal, and she loves kayaking too. So she can't kayak for a while, they said, but when she is able to, I'd love to go kayaking with her. The other issue is the doctor said swimming. Get to a swimming pool and swim. Give it 2 weeks and get to a swimming pool and swim. Now, I checked out the prices for membership at the Y here in Kingston, New York, and it was like $100 for the first month, and then $50 a month from that point on. And I'm sorry, that's just outrageous. It's way too much money. I just, I'm not even using the rest of the facilities. There's a gym in a town called Highland, which is right on the Hudson River, a little town on the Hudson over here. And there is a gym called Mike Ortega's something, but they have a pool there, and it would be like $50 initially for the first month, and then $18 a month for a year membership, 1 year membership. So I'm thinking very seriously about that one, even though I hate to have to drive to Highland. To me, that's like a 15-20 minute drive. I guess that's not far, but But anyway, it's in the opposite direction that I'm normally going, so that's why I kind of make that face. But if it's going to get my knee into shape and probably make me feel a lot healthier. I used to be a really big swimmer. I was on local swim team and on the state swim team for a little bit, and I really would like to get back into swimming. So I think I'm going to try that. And unfortunately, my friend that was next door to me with her hip has a membership at the Y, but it's just too much money. It'd be great to have a partner or someone that, isn't just swimming also for the same reasons. It would be great, but it's not happening. I'm not paying that much. I'm sorry. Also, when this is healed enough, hopefully it'll be, since everything is going so quickly and working out so well, hopefully I'll be able to get the other knee done. Maybe in May. That would be really great if I could. Because I want to be done with it before the summer. So if I get it done in May, into June, I'll be pretty good. I want to work the camp this summer. So I want to be able to get around good, and I want to have it done. And then, I'm going to work the camp during the summer. I may or may not work summer school. I'm really not that thrilled about working summer school if I have to do it up here and live. But it is what it is. We'll see. I'll just have to think about it. I would have rather been in Florida for the summer like I was last year. But things aren't going to work out like that. But in doing this, I'm going to also spend time during the summer looking into what I want to do for the future. It's becoming very difficult to be here in the winter weather, and I've talked about this before. So if I could find, a job down there with a decent retirement and stuff, I would definitely consider that, and I would have to live out of the casita, which is fine by me. I have a big like garage storage shed in my house in Florida, and I figure I can always, you know, put in a big like wardrobe closet thing, and, you know, be able to go back and forth and grab things that are needed or whatever, and be able to live comfortably in the casita. The only issue there is the cost of sites. You know, during season it can be pretty expensive, and, you know, so we'll have to figure that out. All right, folks, so stay tuned. I'm going to give you another update next week on how everything's going, and that way you'll know what's going on with the complete knee replacement. Oh, shebang. Completely new. I'm a bionic man now. Bye-bye, folks. Itch, itch.